The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
The Jerry Lewis Show. Starring Jack Jones. With special guest star Ann Baxter. And, of course, Jerry. All brought to you by
Hold it, please. Fade the music. Okay, Merv, now let's hear that commercial as though you were reading it on the air, right? Now you take it on 5.
On 5.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And so, ladies, remember Nifty Nuggets, the cleanser with the dirt already in it, causing any outside dirt to feel rejection, so that all the dirty clothes thrown into the washer will clean itself rather than be second fiddle to the new dirt attacking it. That's Nifty Nuggets, the new, nice, neat, nifty way to clean your clothes. A product of U.S. Meat Corporation, Sandusky, Ohio, and Guam.
Very good, Merv. Very good. A very good audition. Now, I guess we've heard everybody out there, haven't we? Yes. We have one more man that's due any minute, and as soon as we hear him, I'll make the selection on who gets the job, right? Have some coffee, relax.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers, formerly with WKKC Fairbanks, Alaska. I was staff announcer there for better than 3 years. Had to kick a security bit because a little woman contracted icicle fever. So we hopped the chopper to Seattle. I did a lot of shows out of Cleveland, USO, you know. Been in radio some time. Hi there, Bill Chambers here. I did all the Coke shows during the war from the key spots. Remember, hello out there, Bill Chambers for Coca-Cola. And the band of renown, Woody Herman and the boys. Then there was the sweetest trumpet this side of heaven, Artie Shaw and the band, coming to you direct from the Sherman Hotel in the heart of the Loop, just adjacent to Times Square. Oh yes, and the big one from New York's Palladium, the Sunset Strip, the King of Swing, Sammy Kaye and the band.
Hey, Chambers.
Yes.
We're ready when you are. Would you mind taking the script from Merv? He's right there behind you.
Oh,
right behind you.
Fine, thanks a lot. Marvelous. Anytime you say, just count me down and I'll read it as though I've been here 4 or 5 years.
All right, we'll take it on 5. You ready?
Right.
5, 4.
And so, ladies,
3.
if you...
Will you hold it, please?
Huh?
Will you hold it?
Yeah.
We'll take it on a 5.
Right, whenever you say, baby, right. You didn't say that before, that you were going to take it on the 5, because being an announcer and, of course, Radio Central New York, over the years...
Will you shut up, please?
Yeah, I meant no harm.
Now on a 5.
On a 5, yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Pedro.
Oh, you're not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that it? That's probably what you meant, right?
It'll be a 5 through 1. Now, here we go. You got it now?
Yes, of course.
All righty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And so remember, Nuggets, ladies nifty dirty is good
Will
for...
you hold it, please, dummy? Now, let's take a small break, Bill, and then we'll all give it another try. Just relax a little, please.
Yes. Hi, I don't think we met. I'm Bill Chambers. Originally from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Went into radio just as Hoover blew it. Did all the big ones around New England. I was there for the Boston Library groundbreaking. I introduced Rudy Valley, coast to coast. Did all the B. Wayne and Andre Baruch remotes. Never a Saturday at Pompton Turnpike without good old Bill Chambers. I did the first big broadcast from Manhattan Center with Phil Spitalny and all the guys.
All right, Bill, let's have another go at it, can we, please?
Right, Chief, let her rip. Take it on 5, how'll that be?
Oh, boy. All righty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And so, Dirty Nuggets is swell. If you try it...
All right, Bill. Bill, hold it, please. That's it.
Oh, you heard enough, huh? Figures. I usually nail it right down the moment I walk in.
That was very good, and you got the job, Merv. It was wonderful. Thank you. It was a very good audition.
Thank you
You
very
two
much.
guys were great, and better luck next time. See you around. Now, Merv.
Yes, sir.
You know that announcer test that you did for me? Would you
Right.
do, that really got you the job. Now, would you do that again for me? I'd like to hear it.
Be glad to, sir. 1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent porpoises, 6 pairs of Don Alverzo's tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient sacred crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity toward procrastination and sloth, 10 lyrical, spherical, diabolical denizens of the deep who haul stall around the corner, the core, the quay, the quivy, all at the same time.
Gee, that's great. That's just one of that really did it. That's a
Well,
great outfit you have on, too.
From New York. This is John Cameron Bellman calling. One hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent porpoises, 6 pairs of Don Alverzo's tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient sacred crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity towards procrastination and sloth, 10 lyrical, spherical, diabolical denizens of the deep who haul stall around the corner of the quo, the quay, the quivy, all at the same time.
Good evening. I am Professor Vernon T. Smoot, lecturer, raconteur, philatelist, butterfly collector, pin setter, beaver patroller, and hairstylist. For the next several hours, I intend to delight you with some fascinating excerpts from my new book, Sound. The finding of its existence, which of course is a sequel to my first book, Noise, the discovery of it previously. Actually, many people believe there is no difference between sound and noise. Nay, and get out of there. There is a great difference. Sound is something you make yourself, while noise is something that comes from the upstairs apartment. For the first few centuries, sound was transmitted directly between people like so.
Hey, watch it! Who do you think you're yelling at?
This was known as mouth-to-mouth talking. Then came the first really long-range communicating device, the megaphone. Now, it was definitely an improvement over the plain mouth, but it had its limitations.
Lady, you're in the wrong lane.
Now, the sound projected all right, but it made everyone look smaller. Cool it. Now, logically, the only solution was to invent the microphone. So one was invented in 1902 by Graham McNamee. Can you hear me?
No?
It was a primitive affair. But as I have always said, it's better to have had a primitive affair than never to have loved at all. These were soon replaced by the hand microphone, which was invented by Cyril J. Jones under the direction of General Sarnoff. General Sarnoff had two sons, Corporal and Sergeant, who were just as happy with Mr. Jones's invention as the General. Mr. Jones had no son, but he did. Oh, he did. He had a nephew, Harvey. Now, Harvey had a friend who not only understood microphones, but liked to sing into them. It is in this spirit of gratitude to the memory of Cyril Jones that we proudly present his nephew Harvey's friend, Jack Jones.
Come with me, my love, and seize the day and live it fully, live it fast. Never thinking once about tomorrow till tomorrow's been and gone and past. We'll pour the wine and fill the cup of joy and drink as if it were the last. Live, just live for life. In Paris today, in Amsterdam tomorrow, 60 minutes through the skies. Fly with me and see the setting summer sun and stay with me to see it rise. And say to those who say to live this way is mad, that mad we'd rather be than wise. Live, just live for life. If you let me, I will lead you through the mystery and wonder of a world we've never known before. Share the splendors to be shared, magic places to explore, dare the dangers to be dared. Life is all of this and more, this and more. Yesterday's a memory gone for good forever, and tomorrow is a guess. What is real is what is here and here and now is all that we possess. So take my hand and we will take the moment, if for just a moment's happiness. Live, just live for life. Come with me to where the hills are green and still and filled with flowers to adore. Come with me to where the laughter rings and drowns the pounding sounds of guns of war. Yes, come with me, my love, and live for life, and life will live for you forevermore. Live, just live for life. Live, just live for life.
Free again, back to being free again, back to being me again, with all my precious freedom, my precious, precious freedom. On my own, back to being on my own, back to live the life I've known before I ever knew her, before I ever knew her. Free again, independent me, free again. Time to call up all the crowd, raise the roof and shout out loud. Time to have a party, a party. Lucky me. Take a look at lucky me. Take a look and you can see how much I love my freedom, my precious, precious freedom. Simple me, complicated, simple me. Back to where I used to be, before I ever knew her, before I ever knew her. Free again, lucky, lucky me, free again. Back in circulation now, time for celebration now. Time to have a party, a party. Free again, independent me, free again. Time to call up all the crowd, raise the roof, shout out loud. Time to have a party, a party. Lucky me. Take a look at lucky me. Back to where I used to be. Back to where I used to be. Free again. Free again. Free.
Naughty over horses, goofy over horses, 'cause I'm a little wild. Daffy over horses, 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 silly over horses, horses, horses. Once I heard them call me spark plug, brown eyes too. Guess they think I'm a horse's Barney Google at the altar. Maybe I will falter, then I'll get a halter, just to make me mine. And with my groom close by my side, I'll holler thanks for the buggy ride. Oh, it's horses, horses, just a lot of horses, horses, horses all the time. I love it.
Congratulations on your horse, Lampwick, being the favorite in today's big race.
Oh, thank you, but after all, I'm only the owner of the horse. The real credit belongs to my trainer, Anthony Armstrong Downs. Ah, here he comes now. Why don't you ask him?
Oh, listen, Lampwick, that's the last time I'm going to do it for you. Next time, you take the saliva test.
Tell me, Armstrong Downs, how do you manage to bring in so many winners?
Actually, it's because I know more about horses than anyone in the entire world. For instance, not many people know that the horse was invented by Paul Revere. He got sick and tired of riding around the countryside on his cousin. You ride around on your cousin yelling, "The British are coming," and people think you're a nut. So much to history. If you really want to know about horses, this one just bit my finger. You have to start from the bottom up. Directly above the hoof is the fetlock. All horses have 4 fetlocks, which are usually distributed equally among the legs. They're right over here, or over there somewhere, no matter. Actually, I sometimes forget where the fetlocks are, but I always remember the mane. This is the mane. It consists mostly of hair. Sometimes this causes trouble to Spanish horsemen. The reins in Spain get tangled in the mane.
What the heavens, get me out.
The reins in Spain get tangled in the mane. To continue, aside from their... Why in the Melvick? To continue, aside from their extraordinary speed, horses are very intelligent. For instance, you've all heard the expression, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Actually, this expression originated with Mexican horses, who were too smart to drink the water down there. That is, unless they intended to become trotters. Now, this is the saddle. Now, the saddle consists of the stirrups where you put your feet here, and the seat where you put the rest of your stuff. Now, the proper way to mount a horse is as follows. Now, back straight, knees in, like so, reins in the left hand, and reins in Spain. Oh, I do love that. And you gently but firmly lower yourself into place, see, which brings up the final lesson. Never, ever keep your spurs in your back pocket. Like that.
They're at the gate. They're off.
We'll be back with the second half of the Jerry Lewis Show in just a moment.
Na cidade de Guimarães, alta competição com algumas das melhores seleções da atualidade. Bulgária, Argélia, Estónia, Lituânia, Portugal com as seleções A e B. Hoje, em transmissão espetacular, o desporto é handball internacional com o troféu da RTP, aqui no Canal 2.
Up nose, turn down hose, never had no other bows. Has anybody seen my gal?
Say, swivel hips. I got everything we need to study tonight.
So have I.
You're supposed to be studying, you know that, don't you?
I am. Right now I'm cramming in biology.
Well, I hate to be a wet blanket, but it's almost time to remind you that it's against the rules for girls to be in the dorm.
He's right. Let's go to your dorm, girls.
23's good too.
Oh, girls. Before you go, I want you to wear my fraternity pin. Don't forget, we're all engaged.
Swivel hips, don't you realize you cannot go out tonight? You've got to study. If you flunk your exam tomorrow, you will not be able to play in the big game against Lon McAllister, you.
Why the heck was studying?
Well, where's your school spirit? Boola boola, boola boola, boola boola, boola boo. Not much of a tune, but the lyrics are kind of keen.
Sidney.
Yes.
Who wants to study? These are wild times. Life is short. We gotta live for today. Have a drink.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Goodness, no, I don't drink.
How about a sweet camel?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, no, I don't smoke.
You better do something. World War II is coming.
Well, I'm not going to allow my best friend to drink and smoke. Are these our children? I heard that before. Look, you've got to study or you'll miss the big game.
Don't worry, Sidney. I got all the answers written on the back of the girl in front of me. It's on the front of the girl in back of me.
Heavens to Jack Oakey, do you mean to tell me that you would cheat?
Right.
Oh, but you're all American. You're peanut butter and white bread. Oh, goodness, you're the Ronnie Reagan of the 20s. The gang is depending on you. I'm going to make sure you pass. If we have to stay home all night, remember, we have to play tomorrow.
What do you mean, we?
Oh, I meant no harm.
You're fourth string. All you do is sit on the bench. How did you get on the team anyway?
It's my bench. I made it in wood shop. At least I have school spirit. Rickety Rob, get out and say it's the coach's job. Locomotive, yes sir, else. No one else will know the road. Ha, 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 Ray Dave Holman, Taylor for Bussino. How do you think I got this letter?
I didn't mean to ask you about that. How'd you get a K?
I want it for knitting. I don't waste my time on a bench. You need Argyles, Snuggies.
Sidney. I can't study tonight. I got a heavy date at the Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse? Do you mean that?
A terrible place where everyone has a good time, where they serve illegal whiskey, and you know the Roadhouse, when they serve it. They knock on the door, and the slot opens, and a guy like this answers, and you say, yeah, and he says, Joe sent me, and he lets you in, and he opens the door, there's lots of noise, lots of music, and naked women, dancing around, throwing their beads around, and grabbing stuff, and when everything is going good, there's a police whistle, and the cops break in, and they yell, it's a raid, and everyone screams and climbs out of the windows and hides in the bushes. Is that the place?
You know the place, huh?
I never heard of it. Yes.
This Roadhouse.
Yes.
This Roadhouse is run by a very beautiful girl named Mary Mafia.
Mary Mafia? Not the shady lady? Oh, for heaven's sake, Swibbo. She's a woman, grown and everything. And you're just a college kid. She'll want more than kisses.
I have to go. I bet the gang that I could not only kiss her, but I could bring back her garter.
Her garter? Wow, golly Moses, Gloriofsky, and Art, said Sandy. You can't go there. I hear she wears short skirts and puts rouge on her knees. What if you're caught? You'll be expelled.
I can't help it. If I don't get that garter from Mary Mafia, I'll be the laughing stock of the campus.
Well, in that case, there's only one thing to do. You stay here and study, and I'll get the garter.
You?
Yes, I'll play tonight so that you can play tomorrow.
Sidney.
Speak.
You've never been out with a girl. How do you expect to get her garter?
It'll be a snap. The Roadhouse?
Sidney?
Yeah.
You are a true friend, but I think I had better brief you before you get started.
Yes, good idea, Swibbo. Fill me in and let me know what I'm fooling with.
Now this is a woman.
Hi, hon.
It's the head?
Yes, I know that.
The neck?
Yeah.
Chest?
Correct.
Hip?
Absolutely.
Calf?
Positively.
You got it?
I know all that, but where's the garter gonna be?
Handle this.
Oh, of course, I'll go to that Roadhouse, and I'll meet Mary Mafia, and I'll sweep her off her feet. I'll take her to a dark, secluded place. To a what? I'll take her to a dark, secluded place, and then I'll...
And then you'll what?
And I'll do what any other red-blooded American boy would do.
What's that?
Stop for a commercial.
Gentlemen, the Roadhouse takes great pleasure in presenting to you the star of the show, the little lady we've all been waiting for, 5'2" and eyes of brown, Mary Mafia. Now let's hear it down there. Come on.
All I do is dream of you the whole day through. With the dawn, I still go on and dream of you. You're every thought, you're everything, you're every song I ever sing. Summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And were there more than 24 hours a day, they'd be spent in sweet content, dreaming away. When skies are gray, when skies are blue, and morning, noon, and nighttime too. All I do, the whole day through. All I do the whole day through is dream of you.
me. You must be,
And who are you?
Swivel Hips Jones, the star quarterback of Boola Boola U. And I came here to the Roadhouse because I felt... This is the Roadhouse.
Yes.
I felt that this would be a perfect place for me to get a table for two, for me and my ball.
Yes. Well, why don't you take that table down front?
Oh, Marvy, watch my duck. Touchdown! Now for the extra point.
What's your pleasure?
My pleasure, Oreos and milk.
No. I mean, what do you want to drink?
Oh, I'll have a Marlene Dietrich.
What's that?
It's the same as the Shirley Temple, only older.
It's Joe College over there.
That's Swivel Hips Jones.
Ah, did you catch his entrance? He's got a lot of my moves.
That kid is going to make us rich.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we got a lot of moolah riding on the big game tomorrow. And if that kid doesn't feel so good in the morning and can't play, we'll make a fortune. Mary, I want you to see that when he leaves here, he is a broken shell of a man.
My kind of work.
Yeah, well, now, wait a minute. It's not going to be that easy. The kid doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, and doesn't.
Don't worry. I've got the shape to get him out of shape. Watch my smoke.
Go.
Crazy bird, crazy tune. That's all you'll ever hear him croon. Bo-do-dee-o, bo-do-do-dee-o, no.
Lucky Lindy, send me a cab. Lucky Lindy, I'll drink a tab. You know that.
You mind if I join you, honey bunch? My name is Mary Mafia.
Mafia, that's a grand old name. I'm Swivel Hips Jones, but you can call me Swib.
Oh.
Little does she know that I'll have to take advantage of her innocence and virtue.
Little does he know how little he knows.
Champagne. Compliments of the house.
Oh, but I'm not allowed to drink. I am in training.
Oh, but a big, strong boy like you can have one little drinky-winky.
Well, I guess one little drink won't hurt. My glass blower must have had the hiccups. Oh, that is bubbly, isn't it? Oh, easy.
Swift, you're a real man. Have another.
Go ahead, but this time, I think I'll drink out of your slipper.
Oh, my slipper. How romantic.
Oh, won't you join me? I've got a better idea. Why not let me drink out of your garter?
You know, what you need is a cigarette.
Oh, heaven forbid. The coach doesn't allow us to smoke.
Well, does he allow you to kiss?
He doesn't like that either. He won't even let us hold hands in the huddle.
What the coach doesn't know won't hurt him. How about a little kiss? Where did you learn to kiss like that?
Who do you think blows up the ball?
Oh, come on, Speedy. Let's dance, cheek to cheek.
Okay, anything to say. They're your cheeks. Hold it. You'd better drive. I've been drinking.
Excuse me, but I have to powder my knees.
Yes, of course. They were looking shabby there for a while.
How you making out with the football hero?
Oh, he's just about had it. He'll never play tomorrow.
Good, good. Keep him going till he drops.
Hit it again, boys! Trouble hits Jones. He'll never play tomorrow.
What'll I do with the body?
Well, you drive him around all night and then drop him off at the stadium just in time for the game. Oh, Mary, you sure know how to hurt a guy.
Well, who do you think made that guy from Georgia Tech a rambling wreck? Whoopie-doo.
Sorry, Coach. I must have studied too hard.
Oh, it doesn't matter. The score is tied. There's only time for one more play. All right, Sidney.
Yes, sir.
Let's get...
Hold it.
Yes, sir. I was getting on.
I want you to get in there. You're the only fresh player I have left.
Yes, sir. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful footwork, kid. But wait till you get the ball.
Yes,
Get
sir.
out there. Get...
Hey, look at him go. Sidney's got the ball.
Yeah. I never saw anything like it. Look, they can't lay a hand on him. He's at the 10. He's at the 20. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10.
Come on, Sidney. You're doing great. Now turn around and run for our goal.
Yeah. Here he goes. He's on his way for a touchdown. He's in the clear. Come on, Sidney. Come on, run, Sid, run.
He did it. He just ran 280 yards.
Oh, good.
There goes my razor blade commercial.
We won, guys.
Are they still after me? My head, I've got the blahs.
Listen, my boy. You are the new hero, the sweetheart of Bula Bula.
My hero!
Can this be the same lad that transferred here from Vassar? Get away from me, lady. You made me dance.
Oh, Sidney, don't you remember about last night? We got married, don't you remember? I'm your wife. You're wearing my garter.
My wife? You mean from now on I'll be smoking, drinking, dancing, and kissing all night long?
Mm-hmm, that's right, Sidney.
I love a happy ending.
You're gonna get into trouble. Oh, I have often heard it said, he's one of a kind, and you're sure to find he can never make up his mind. Thoroughly silly Sidney, can't do a thing right, although he tries day and night.
He's nutty as a fruitcake.
'Cause he's happy, and so willy-nilly. That's why everyone calls him thoroughly silly Sidney.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show for tonight. I would like to thank Mr. Jack Jones, and the lovely Ann Baxter for being marvelous guests. And there's the phone. Hello.
Jer? Chet.
Chet, I'm really very busy. I hope you'll forgive me if I'm short with you, but I can't help it, you see.
Right, pal. I understand perfectly. I've had those days myself. There's a waiting room full of extractions, a nurse with sore feet and poison ivy, and a 9-year-old in the chair who won't let go of my finger, which has a hangnail.
I knew you'd understand. Thanks a lot, Chet.
About that time, the electricity goes off, the nurse quits, and Marion calls because she needs a plumber.
I understand perfectly. Well, that's about it. Good night,
It's
Chet.
like the time when I was just getting started, and I had this office, you know, full of people.
Yeah,
and,
Chet, forget it. I just don't have the time.
Gee, Mr. Lewis, we watch you most of the time.
Most of the time?
Well, we did watch you all the time until this guy came over and put this thing on our TV set. But listen, you're in a hurry, so I'll talk to you next week.
Chet, hold it. This guy, what thing did he put on your TV set?
Oh, who knows? It keeps a record of what shows you're watching. Well, good night, Mr. Lewis.
Chet!
Yeah, Jer?
Don't go. I mean, don't hang up. You know what I mean? Would you hold it just a second?
Well, you are kind of late.
Oh, it's all right. Chet, who put the thing on your TV set?
I don't know. I think his name was Harry or something. What difference does it make?
No, I mean, what I meant was what company. I mean, could you tell me the company that he was with?
Well, let's see. It was Nielsen?
Was it Nielsen?
Nielsen, right. The Nielsen rating service or something like that.
Uh-huh. Well, Chet, you mean, what you're trying to say is you're one of the 1,200 Nielsen families.
I guess so. Well, good night, Mr.
Wait a minute! I mean, Chet, how's the family?
Mr. Lewis, I'm kind of busy. I'm watching TV, and that's very important. You see, my set represents all of Southern California, Nevada, Arizona, and Mexico.
Mexico? Really, well, Chet, as usual, it's really been a wonderful pleasure and a privilege talking to you, and I'd like if you would please give my best to Marion.
I will if she ever comes out.
By the way, did you like the show tonight, Chet?
Loved it. Just loved it. That Red Skelton is the greatest. Well, good night, Mr. Lewis, and God bless.
Mexico. Well, we'll be back in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, and our guests will be Noel Harrison and the very, very marvelous Miss Thelma Ritter. We hope you'll see us then. So if you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Thank you very much. Good night.